welcome to week 9. So we're starting this week in sunny Suffolk. Oh yeah, it's not sunny, is it? As you can see, we're at Safety Devices because we're coming to talk to the guys about the roll cage. So let's get on with it. It was a pleasure and a privilege to be allowed into the inner sanctum of the Safety Devices workshops to see exactly where Purdey will be coming in January to get her roll cage built. All sorts of exciting equipment in the workshops, and we got a chance to have a look at some of the things in production at the moment, some of which we can't tell you about because they were top secret. We were absolutely delighted that Andrew from AlliSport joined us for the tour. Great to have his input because he obviously has the experience of the event. So it was fantastic that he was able to offer us some insights into how things worked for him. We absolutely loved this. This is CAD, but not as you know it. That's cardboard assisted design, and it wasn't that fabulous. There was a lot to talk about. And we had a few laughs as well. Can't actually tell you what that was about exactly. But really great atmosphere. Nice to see the external cage on Safety Devices own 110. Of course, Purdey's will be internal. So a really useful visit, and we look forward to getting Purdey there in January. My dad's garage, just unwrapping some of the goodies that have been delivered here to stop the problems with imports. So that's probably a switch, little switch, don't know. Land Rover part. There should be lots of little things in here. So this is why we're taking it out, because the main thing in here is this door top, which may be too heavy for me to get out actually. So this is the new door top, which is pretty cool. Another exciting thing that we've got from Wild Bear are the suspension turrets. And I thought as we've got yellow springs, we'd have yellow turrets. They're cool, aren't they?
To be honest, hadn't thought that far ahead.
So it's only about 4:30, but it's pitch black. We're in Sussex getting Purdey's wings, and it's raining, as you can see. It's all good fun. It's a good job that Chris knows a thing or two about strapping items on because we definitely don't want the wings to be flying off in the wind. I wonder if we're going to get stopped at customs with this. What have you got on the roof of your car? Well, it's two. Yeah, just 2 Land Rover wings. What does it look like? So here we are at the port, waiting to go home. We're on the ferry, ready to go back to Dieppe. I don't know whether the crossing's going to be good or bad, but I have a little tip for any of you doing sea travel. This is a plaster, and the lady who does my nails told me this. You put this over your belly button and it's supposed to stop you feeling seasick. And since I've done it, I haven't felt seasick. So wish us a good journey. Lulu's downstairs, very, very close to the roof on the car deck. But anyway, see you when we get back to France. Not a lot of room there. I think we're actually last off this morning. So it's about 5:30 a.m. Just got off the ferry. This is the town of Dieppe. Over here.
In 1 kilometre, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto D154 East.
Second exit at the next roundabout. 8 in the morning. The sun's just coming up. We've stopped for some refreshments, hot chocolate. What have you got?
Headache.
Espresso. Got home and Lily's come to check out the wings. What do you think, Lily? Oh no, she's run off. She doesn't want to give her opinion. It's a beautiful sunny day. Don't let that fool you into thinking it's warm, because it isn't. It's really, really cold. Tea's just brewed. Essential for any workshop endeavours. Back in the workshop this morning, as you can see, the countdown continues. So the important thing, 385 days to the start of Dakar, 135 days today to Santana, and as it says there, it is literally freezing. And the sides of Purdey's tub are going on. Which is quite strange actually, because you kind of get used to seeing it without any sides. And I have to say, I have never really noticed before quite how angled this back bit is. It's funny when you sort of see things in isolation and then see it going together. It's quite strange. Of course, when we bought the tub, it was the rear tub was complete with the sides on, but the sides came off for transport. But now they're going to go back on again. Being very clingy this morning, Miss Lily. You don't want to miss anything, do you?
Whoa, this is going to end badly, isn't it?
Lily, you are a complete tit, aren't you?
What's the matter?
Are you inspecting, Miss Lily? Yeah, is it all okay? Daddy lined it up right? You're a strange animal, aren't you? A man with a windscreen frame. There is a seal to go between the bulkhead and the windscreen frame, so this is just a trial fit at the moment to see how everything's starting to line up. It's starting to look like a car though, and it's really weird because every time we put a bit on, she actually seems to get smaller. We just put the hinges on the outside, as you've seen, and then this bit here is what you adjust the windscreen with, the angle, to make sure that it all lines up with the doors. So having made sure that it all lines up, we're now going to take it off again and put the seal in that runs along here, because we don't want wet feet. Oh, it's a Defender, we're going to get wet feet anyway. Hello, Lily, you're going to have to get off there, aren't you?
She's holding it down.
You are a duppy cat, honestly. Hello. She's determined to be the star of this week's video, isn't she? So the windscreen surround was Purdey's original windscreen surround. You might remember that you saw it in a previous episode with all the broken glass in, but obviously this is a different bulkhead, so that's why we just needed to check that it's all fine. And it should be, because they really essentially didn't change for the entire time they made 110 stroke Defenders, but it's always best to check these things.
I need it to take the weight.
Yeah. What, and the cat?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to lift this off with you in it, Lily? For goodness sake. Maybe she thinks it needs weighting down or something.
Yeah, I put some weight.
There's one fat cat.
Okay, right.
Right, Lily.
You're not helping, are you?
So, oh, for goodness sake, cat, come on. So now we've got this rubber seal with the holes for the pins already in it, and we've got to peel
Cat in the way.
and the cat in the way. So what we've got to do is peel the sticky back off, try not to stick the cat on. Right, Lily, that's it, good girl.
Start obviously from one of these.
Yeah. Stretch that a bit then. Really shouldn't be complaining about having sun, should we? So continuing with getting Purdey looking like a car, this is obviously the roof. We cleaned this in episode 2, I think. We want to take that down to the workshop on the trailer, towed by Frida, and try it on. We think it probably does need some paint and some attention, but we just want to make sure that everything fits before we get carried away. Okay, that's even weirder now, seeing a roof and everything on, because it looks, she sort of has shrunk. Isn't that weird how more body panels make her look smaller?
Yeah.
Crucial thing is actually measuring the height as she is now. See if we can get her out of the door. Which is sort of useful, well, essential really. We can let the tyres down, but how is it?
Yeah, about 3 centimetres.
Okay, that works. Slide on the mat again.
wagon.
I said utilising the yoga mat here.
Yeah.
Which goes where? Does this bit go on the outside? This bit here?
Yeah, that's about right position wise.
It has to come on the outside, doesn't it?
Yep. If you lift the back of the roof up, as I'm pivoting here at the moment.
This is Purdey's original screen surround and original roof, but so they've been together before, but they kind of don't want to go back together. So we found out why the roof and the windscreen frame don't want to go back together again, because there's a sheared off bolt in the roof fixing. So to get that out, we're now going to take the roof off, take it back outside, sort that out and redo it all. So just to explain what's going on here, there's the end of a stud, you see, you probably can't where my finger is, that goes into a captive bolt, but it's broken off. So that was what's stopping the roof going down and stopping us being able to get a bolt in. So now we have to work out how to get it out. So we're not going to try and get it out now, we're just going to fix the roof on and see.
Yeah, see what happens.
Okay. Because it's got to come off for painting anyway. While I'm here though, the inside of the roof actually looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, pretty.
Not quite sitting right yet. Update. So we just had a panicky phone call with Jonathan because we thought we'd really messed up because nothing seems to be lining up properly, and he just laughed and said, it's a Land Rover stroke Defender, you just have to keep fettling it until it goes together because that's how it would have been done in the factory, and welcome to building Land Rovers. Great. So this is the revised plan. We're on revised plan 2, it might be 3, I don't know, I've lost count. So we're now thinking we're not taking the roof off again to paint. Once it's on there, it's staying on there because it's going to be a real pain to get on in the first place. We'll probably get up and do some rubbing down to make it nice and smooth so that Gareth at Blue Lizard, and hi Gareth, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry, but we're not painting the roof, so that he doesn't get stressed about the wrap. And we're going to take it from there because it could take quite some time to get everything lined up. Decided this should be renamed. It's not necessarily stress, but it's also frustration. And with the problems with lining the bodywork up, I think we need to put that up here today. This is like a little recipe of things to build a Land Rover. You need some bolts and some nuts and some washers, and the exact quantity is unknown, but you just go for it. Sometime later. It's sort of lining up. I'm not saying that too loud just in case it really messes up, but a cup of tea is always helpful.
Have some more washers, please.
Wow, look at the sky tonight. It's 10 to 6. Bit of a difference to when it was getting dark in the UK about 4:30. Stunning, isn't it? Thought we ought to take these wings off because obviously they need attention as well. It's another chilly morning. So you know how sometimes you realise that you've messed up. So plan whatever number now. As you can see, we're taking the windscreen frame out and the roof's going to come off too, because there are 2 seals which go between the roof and the windscreen frame. Apart from we've only got one. So the other one sits in a little channel up here somewhere, and it's like a B shape, and we don't have that. So I've ordered it this morning. It should be here on Monday. But as we don't have it, so we can't tighten everything up, we're going to take the roof off, take it outside, and do the work on it that we probably should have done in the first place. So that's where we are today. So this wasn't really supposed to be happening today, but it is what it is. Might give us a chance to do something, make it better for the wrap. So we're bringing it back up to the other garage to work on, so we can get it under cover. Mr. Ben, what are you doing?
I'm having a look round. Because I haven't been in here. No. It's a bit scary though. Maybe that would give up the ghost.
Have you got more or not? Just taking these little reflectors off the back. I might reuse them, but I thought it was going to make it really hard to wrap if we left them on. Might have to take these out as well, but I don't know how easy they are to get out. Chris has been stripping down the wings that we picked up earlier in the week. So we've got the wing top and front, the inner wing down here, and this is the wing side. How's it looking? Not too bad.
This is quite a big dent in it, but I think that'll come out.
Let's have a look. Well, we're going to put a checker plate on that anyway, aren't we?
Yep.
Because these are Purdey's original wings, so they're not really in bad condition considering that they are from 1988. There are a few things like these little clips here that hold the little lights in. Obviously we've got the new LED ones, and for them we've got, no, they're too big. but apart from a clean, not too bad. I've actually got a bit of winter sun this morning, which is nice. Still got a little bit more filler to go into this back door. That indentation was quite severe, wasn't it?
Yep.
And moving on to the best of the wing sides. The other one's got quite a lot of things that need doing to it. How's this looking?
It's okay. A few dents along the top.
But we don't want Purdey to look new. She's not supposed to look new. So I think that's fine, actually.
Yep.
Turn your hands over. So I'm here surrounded by body panels that are ready to go to the paint shop. We've got one of the wings done, the rear door, the bonnet behind me. Obviously, that's our focus at the moment, to get all the body together. Next week we're hoping to take this to the paint shop so that it actually gets painted, but considering we've been to the UK, I don't think we've done too badly this week. Thank you so much for joining us once again on the channel, and don't forget to please like the video, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel because it really helps us. So it's pretty cold out here actually. I'm gonna go in and we'll see you next week. Bye.